It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Ouachita Valley Respiratory Care, where you can breathe a little easier, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. One of America's foremost political and legal commentators, Jeanine Pirro, or Judge Jeanine to colleagues and fans, made history in 1994 when she was elected the first female district attorney of Westchester County in New York. Born Jeanine Ferris in Elmira, New York, on June 2, 1951, she is the daughter of Lebanese-American parents. From an early age, she knew she wanted to be an attorney. She received her J.D. degree at Albany Law School of Union University in 1975, where she was an editor of the Law Review. That same year, she married Albert Pirro, a union that ended in 2013. Later in 1975, District Attorney Carl Vergari appointed her to the position of Assistant District Attorney of Westchester County in New York State, where she began her career by writing appeals and handling minor cases. In 1978, Jeanine Pirro was appointed the first chief of the new Domestic Violence and Child Abuse Bureau. Pirro was known to be an aggressive bureau chief. Due to possible coercion, she had a strict policy against dropping cases at a victim's request. The relationship between Pirro and her mentor Carl Vergari disintegrated in the late 1980s. After Pirro claimed sole responsibility for the establishment of the bureau she was in charge of. In 1999, he critiqued Pirro as bright and capable, and someone who plays hardball seeking publicity, but who is also very self-centered in everything she does. In 1991, she became Westchester County's first female judge, a position she held for 2 years. In 1993, Pirro was elected Westchester County District Attorney, the first woman to hold that position. Within hours of her inauguration, Scripps newspaper heiress Ann Scripps Douglas was bludgeoned to death by her estranged husband Scott as she slept in their Bronxville, New York home. By the time police arrived, Scott Douglas had fled the scene and committed suicide by jumping off the Tappan Zee Bridge. Pirro, already known as a passionate prosecutor of domestic violence cases, was a frequent presence in the media during this period, which led to her appearing frequently on network and cable television news, particularly when the O.J. Simpson saga began in June 1994. Pirro later became the first female president of the New York State District Attorneys Association. In the political arena, she ran unsuccessfully for Lieutenant Governor of New York in 1986, briefly sought the Republican nomination for a U.S. Senate seat in 2006, and later that year made an unsuccessful run for New York State Attorney General. In 2008, the CW network gave Pirro her own arbitration-based court show, Judge Jeanine Pirro, that ran through 2011. Earlier in 2011, Fox News hired Pirro to host her own Saturday evening program, Justice with Judge Jeanine, which focused on the big legal stories of the week. Last January, she was named a permanent co-host of Fox's popular roundtable show, The Five, taking the seat vacated by Kimberly Guilfoyle in July 2018. And Justice with Judge Jeanine ended its decade-long run. She is also the author of 6 books, including To Punish and Protect from 2003 and Liars, Leakers, and Liberals, the case against the anti-Trump conspiracy, published in 2018. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.